Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Help me grow by subscribing, hit the notification bell, like, share and comment. So today we are looking at this bralette. We're going to learn how to cut it and sew it. As you can see, it's nice for summer. You can also learn to do it on your own. Yeah, that's the back. Me being a bit extra, I decided to put a chain on it, nice gold chain. It's corset like in the back, so you can decide to use different closures. If you want, you can use a zipper. If you want, you can use it like that or put elastic. Me, I opted for that. I wanted an open back, so yes, that's how it's going to turn out. I'll get a better string for it though. So let's get to sewing. Here are the requirements. As you can see, just 1 meter of fabric is enough. So we start by folding, as seen in the video. You need to watch this part carefully, how you fold, because we're going to need 2 pieces of the bralette where the bra sit, like the bra cups. So you're going to fold it like that, so that you cut at once to get the 4 pieces that we need. Fold like that. I can't explain it in words, but just rewatch the video if you didn't get it. Put it in slow motion so that you can really see it very well. Then fold again, as though you're going to make a circle dress. Yeah, like that. By now you have already gotten the measurements of your bust area. So for this one, I decided to go with 8.5 inches. That I measured from where the bust starts up to the under bust. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, yes, where the bust starts, what should be like your chest measurement to your under bust measurement. So mine was 8.5 inches. That's what I got, and that's what I marked inches. And then you just draw a curve and cut it out. If you paid attention to the way we folded, you're going to get 4 pieces, as you can see. 2 for each side, 2 for each bra cup. And just cut it out to separate them and get your 4 pieces. As you can see, 2 on each side, but I'm going to separate them again. If the way you folded you only got 2 pieces, just use those that you got to trace out and cut the other 2, because you're going to need a front and a back as though lining, though we are going to use the same fabric. We are going to put this other lining. So get your 4 pieces as seen. It's preferable if you can get a material that you can't really differentiate between the front and the back. Me, I used Ankara fabric, Kitengi, and yeah, you can literally, it's quite difficult to tell the back from the front, so the right side from the wrong side. So there I just clip a bit, just very tiny bit. I cut it off where the straps are going to pass, because I'm going to use those small spaghetti straps. Then you fold again like that and mark. I marked 4 inches and 1.5 down. Yes, there I marked 1. You have to cut that bit. You'll see what it does. So mark 1.5 inches. Then here you can mark 3 inches or 4 inches depending. I marked 4 inches, but if you have a smaller bust, you can do 3 inches. It's okay. If you have a bigger bust, you can do 4 inches, that your bust really sits in comfortably, because most of these tops are not worn with bras, so that's why I did 4 inches, that it can sit in comfortably. But if you have a smaller bust, you can do 3 inches, but the lower bit of 1.5 is constant. Do the same for the other side too, as in just repeat the process, 1.5 and 3 inches above. If you have a bigger bust, go ahead and do 4 inches. Now we are marking the waistband measurement. Get your waist measurement depending on how you want it. If your waist measurement, now me, I did 29 inches minus 10 inches because I wanted an open back where I'm going to pass my corset string or ribbon. That's why I did that. So there I'm just marking the 29 inches minus 10 inches, making it 19 inches. Then going down, I did 8 inches as explained earlier. But if you want to use shorter, a crop top, you can go ahead and do 4 inches, 5 inches. You can even do 6 inches or even 2 inches, whatever you want. If you want it as a bikini top, you can even go ahead and do 1 inch. So yes, cut it out. Remember, 2 pieces of this. One is going to be the lining and one is going to be the one on top. So cut it out. Oh guys, if you've made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share it to all your friends, hit that notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I post a new video. I post videos every Wednesday, so look out for that. I tackle different things, as you saw in my intro. I do sewing tutorials, I do DIYs, I do thrift flips, I make things that help your hair grow. I'm doing a healthy hair series, as seen in the previous videos, where I did a satin bonnet, and I also made a satin pillowcase. If you're interested, please go check out my videos, my previous videos. Yes. So here, as I said, cutting 2 equal pieces for the waistband. Make sure they're both equal. So my bra parts are there. Wherever you see I pin, make sure that's where you're going to stitch. I'm just marking where I'm going to stitch for both the pieces. And then I have my loops there that I'm going to use as my strands. Just stitch it about 1 inch and then turn them inside out, because they're going to act as our straps. As you can see, I've finished turning them. You can go ahead and press them to give them that flat-like surface. So you're going to sandwich them in between the 2 fabrics. Make sure when you're placing those fabrics, it's right sides facing. They're both in the middle, and then on top and under, it's the wrong side. So right sides facing, and then add the strap, and then you're going to stitch around, as I'm going to show you. Do this for both the bras. As seen. Remember where we cut, where the straps are going to pass? Yes, that's where I'm putting the straps now. And I made my straps short because I'm going to add a chain to it, as seen in the photo. I'm going to add a chain to it. That's why I made my straps short. You can go ahead and make them as long as you want if you're going to use them for tying. So that's where I'm going to stitch. As you can see, the pin area, that's where I'm going to stitch now. Here after stitching,
And now I'm going to close those 2 pieces, still right sides facing. This is on the wrong side where I'm going to stitch still. Make sure your strap is in between, don't stitch it with the fabrics. So yeah, that's where I'm going to stitch, just to make a cup like for where the bust sits comfortably, something like that, as you can see, because that's the finished part. That's how it's going to be, and your bust sits in comfortably. So that's what I'm trying to do there. They have finished stitching. Now turn it inside out, remove your strap, let it come out. You can go ahead and press that part so that it sits comfortably, and then move on to the next part where we're going to attach the waistband. Now me, because the measurements I used were for a bigger bust. I'm sure people with bigger busts tend not to like to show so much cleavage, so I'm going to stitch up about 4 inches just to cover up like half of the cleavage, because the bust is already big and then you're showing too much. So I measured about 4 inches. I'm going to stitch going down. Then stitch that, and that's how it's going to turn out, something like that. Yes, it will have covered a bit of cleavage, yeah, but if you have a smaller bust, it's okay, you can leave it like that. Even if you have a big bust and you don't mind, please go ahead. So yes, that's how it's going to be. As you can see, it's already coming together with our waistbands. So yes, as you can see, we're continuing. Now we're going to attach the waistbands. Place them right side facing up, then put the bra in between both. Remember to make a notch in the middle, in the center, so that they are well aligned. The center of the bralette and the center of the waistbands, make sure they are well aligned. Then right side facing down, attach, join the second part. The lower one is the right side facing up, and that one on top, the waistband on top, it's the right side facing down. Then start pinning around to help guide you where you're going to stitch. Pull everything, make sure everything is well aligned, because this is what we're going to use to join them, so that we have a very, very clean look on the top. Now do the same for the other side, because that's going to be our hem, but make sure you roll in the bra first so that you don't stitch it together with the 2 fabrics. This time we don't need the bra attached on the other side, we only needed it where we've just finished pinning. Now on this other part, it's only the 2 fabrics of the 2 waistbands that we're going to stitch. So roll it in and pin so that you don't get a difficulty while stitching and end up stitching the bra part 2. Stitch as shown with the pins. Now here I am, I'm done with stitching and I'm turning it inside out.
turn it inside out, and then you'll see the results. Our top is already coming together. Just wait a bit and see. Yes, there it is. Now we're going to attach the loops where the strand or the ribbon will go for fastening. That's my method of closure. I've already pinned down the other loops, and since my waistband is quite big, I decided to use 3 loops. So just fold in the loop. The loops are about 4 inches. Just fold it in half and put half of the inch inside, and leave out put in about 1 inch inside and 1 inch outside. That's 2 inches on the outside folded. Yes, so you can see that's how it's going to be. You're going to go ahead and stitch right there, stitch there, and then also stitch on the other side too. Make sure they are intact very well. And then, because I'm a bit extra, I'm going to add this chain as my closure. So you just pass the loop in, the strap in, then bend it a bit and then stitch together so that it's intact, there is no coming out. And do the same for the other side, so that when you're going to put it on, it can't come out, it's stuck very well. But again, you can adjust it on the chain bit. So yes, that's how it's going to come out. Now I've stitched the loops together. We're in a lockdown, sorry for saying this again, which first of all explains my nails, sorry about that. Secondly, I couldn't get the ribbon I wanted, or the corset straps I wanted, so you're going to see the ones I use, just temporary. I'll have to get better ones, but as you can see, the top has really come out very well. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.